Man, boy, I am so happy. I am so happy right now, boy. Let me tell y'all why. Let me show y'all why. I ain't even going, bruh. This has been a great year. Metro, you done did it again. You did like that, fucked up the rap game with that K-Dot verse. Now, let me roll the footage, man. Let me show y'all what's happening. I'm so happy, can't you tell by my smile? This is big, man, because not only is WWE bringing back a pay-per-view they haven't had in years, really 20, I want to say 20 years. Like, this is the 20th year anniversary of WWE Bad Blood coming back as a premium live event. And, bro, they're bringing it to my hometown. They're bringing it to Atlanta. You best believe I'm going. You best believe I'm buying a ticket as soon as they go on sale, and I'm going. I just told my OG. He said, you know what to do. It's up. Like, this is big, man. Because, listen, I thought of this rhetoric a while back that WWE don't really mess with Atlanta as a city like they mess with the Chicagos, the New York, you know, the Florida cities, the LA cities, the Texases. Well, the Texas cities. And the reason why is because back in the day, during the 80s and the 90s, WCW, World Championship Wrestling, was the main empire of wrestling other than WWE, who was WWF at the time. And if you're a real wrestling fan, you know about the Monday Night Wars and the company wars that they had. But you also know that WCW was based in Atlanta because it was mainly owned by Ted Turner, and Ted Turner had a lot of money. He owned TBS networks, which included like Cartoon Network and other channels. So yeah, 90s Atlanta was pretty lit, I'm guessing. I wasn't here until '02. Sorry, but from the looks of it, when WWE bought WCW after WCW shut their doors down in 2001, it seemed like they probably wasn't a big fan of Atlanta being a city that really hosts significant events like that. But if you look in the history of WWE and the pay-per-views they've held, like Royal Rumble 2002, that was in the Phillips Arena, which is now the State Farm Arena now. Then 8 years later at the 2010 Royal Rumble, they did it again. I remember they held the 2012 Hell in a Cell in Atlanta at the same arena. The 2015 Survivor Series, WWE Day 1 in 2022 on New Year's. I actually went to that one. It's Backlash 2007. They even had a WrestleMania here. And the thing about it is, WrestleMania 27 is looked at as one of the worst WrestleManias of all time. So WWE, y'all know what to do. We got a new stadium, Mercedes-Benz Dome, that motherfucking top ceiling, it could come on and come off. Like, imagine that happening during Mania, bro. I don't know if that would actually happen because I don't know how long it actually takes for that roof and that dome to close. But, bro, y'all know what to do, man. Come on, man. Give us another WrestleMania. It's been a decade plus. The last one bombed. Come on, man. It was boof. Come on, man. Fuck with us, man. We'll turn that bitch up. I promise you. We'll be tailgating. We'll be barbecuing. We'll be goddamn trapping outside that motherfucker. Nah, I'm kidding. But nah, y'all know what to do, man. But the fact that this is actually happening, man, I hit my boy up. I said, nigga, you can't, bruh. Because we talked about this. He initially showed me the rumors when they said that WWE was planning to bring back Bad Blood as a, you know, it was a pay-per-view back in the day. They was planning to bring it back as a PLE this year and have it in October because the October pay-per-view slot, well, the October event slot for PLEs, it's empty right now. We know that in August next month, they're having SummerSlam in Cleveland at the Cleveland Browns Stadium. And then at the end of August, they're going to Germany for Bash in Berlin. But tonight, as of me recording this right now, is Money in the Bank in Toronto. So they really on like an international tour. They had Clash at the Castle in Scotland in June. They went to Saudi Arabia for their King and Queen of the Ring event back in May. They went to Lyon, France for Backlash in May, which was lit, I'm telling you. And then not too long ago, they went to Perth, Australia for their Elimination Chamber event. And we can't forget about WrestleMania 40, which was held in the Eagle Stadium in Philly. One of the best WrestleManias. I mean, that shit was hard. And then all last year and since 2022, with them going to places like San Juan, Puerto Rico, London, England, they've been everywhere, man. They've been everywhere. They've been, Cardiff, Wales. They've been everywhere, man. They've been making shit happen. But this makes me happy, man. And, my final class in college is gonna be taken in October. As long as I stay on my shit and as long as I grind and I don't fail a class, I will finish my final class in October, and in December I walk the stage. And there is not a more perfect I finish college gift I could give myself than going to this event. But what will happen at this event? That's what we need to talk about. Well, I know one thing that mainly needs to happen. Mainly two things. Because if you know, Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk is the most talked about feud in the WWE right now as far as online interaction, as far as engagement. Well, I wouldn't say the most talked about, but it's been the longest running like feud they've been having right now. Well, I can't even say that because if you look at what they got going on with the Bloodline, Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes, and Randy Orton, that actually stems from years and years. So, but you get what I'm saying. CM Punk and Drew McIntyre this year in 2024 has pretty much been a candidate for a feud of the year. I mean, both of these niggas are nominated as Player Hater of the Year along with Kendrick Lamar. So this is really a great blood feud, and a lot of us seeing it, we kind of see it end. We kind of see it coming head to head at SummerSlam. But to me, you can have the match at SummerSlam, but that don't mean it gotta end there, because this pay-per-view is perfect. That's how you know I'm a 2000s kid. I'm calling it a pay-per-view. I don't feel like, to me, it's like calling Twitter X. Like, I'm not calling it that shit. But the point I'm trying to make is, bro, this pay-per-view is literally reserved. They are kind of, not assuming, they are kind of alleging and kind of, implying that feud will headline that event. That feud will be important for that event because this is a blood feud that they've been having. Last time we seen Drew and Punk together on TV, Drew literally bodied this nigga and had him bloodied up in the ones in his hometown, of Chicago. That don't scream, bruh, I'm gonna get your ass back. Nothing screams I have to get back more than that, man. And something tells me Punk is going to show up in Toronto tonight, which I'm going to get to later. But, bruh, I want to go to this event and see maybe CM Punk take on Drew in a First Blood match. I would love to go to this event and see CM Punk take on Drew in a Hell in a Cell match. If I go to this event and they have a Hell in a Cell match, this will be one of the most euphoric experiences of my fucking life. I've experienced a steel cage match at a WWE live event before, but I never experienced something monumental like, a WrestleMania or let alone a Hell in a Cell match. So, bro, WWE, you know what to do. I hope everything goes well up till October because this event is huge, and this is what I'm looking forward to now. Now that they've announced that they've confirmed that they're coming to Atlanta, State Farm Arena, October 6th, Saturday. It's up. I'm going, man. I'm calling off work. I'm not going. I need to do that now after this video, matter of fact. Bruh. I'm making plans. I may take my dad. I may take my homeboy Ray Blank. I just texted him saying, nigga, we going. I may take a girl. I don't know. It may be a group trip. All I know is I will be in that motherfucker and I will be seated. But in other words, like I said, tonight is Money in the Bank. And as of right now, I can get into my predictions for WWE Money in the Bank 2024. So apparently I found out that the event will be opening with the men's Money in the Bank, which is featuring Jey Uso, Andrade, Drew McIntyre,